It can be hard for a wrestler to find the perfect gimmick, but sometimes it's the persona that's the most out there that can become the most popular. Some of the most memorable characters in wrestling are actually very strange when you look at them objectively. So here are 5 weird wrestling gimmicks that ended up being legendary. Combining his 2 passions of professional wrestling and superheroes, Gregory Helms shed his generic character of Sugar Shane from WCW and created the Hurricane. Clearly inspired by his love of Green Lantern, Helms donned a mask and a cape that sported a green and black color scheme. The Hurricane was essentially a wrestler who seriously believed he was a superhero, though of course he didn't have any powers, which is why this goofy character works so well and is so memorable. To a lot of people, the Doctor of Thuganomics version of John Cena was the best version. Cena started out with a generic gimmick called the Prototype, but after WWE discovered he had a knack for rapping, they decided to run with the idea. Cena became an over-the-top, stereotypical white rapper like Vanilla Ice combined with a hint of Eminem. He sported baggy jean shorts, sports jerseys, and his iconic chain, and in general just looked like he was straight out of the 90s. However, Cena took this corny white rapper look and turned himself into a legend, with his in-your-face attitude and style as well as his ability to spit rhymes. In typical WWE fashion, the company threw together 3 black guys who had nothing going on to create a stable, and surprisingly, this time it paid off. The New Day is completely over the top with positivity and just in general are very strange, and at first, fans couldn't stand them. However, a run as heels allowed the viewers to get acclimated with what the New Day was all about, and since then, the group of Kofi Kingston, Big E, and Xavier Woods have become one of the most popular and successful stables in WWE history. Mick Foley is the master of gimmicks. He's had many successful ones like Dude Love and Cactus Jack, but the character of Mankind is truly legendary. Mankind was creepy and unstable, living in the boiler room while donning his unnerving mask. He was a severely damaged individual that would physically abuse himself and had no regard for his own well-being. All these things, though on paper sound terrifying and unsettling, worked perfectly with Mick under the mask. Everything came together to create one of the most original and memorable gimmicks in all of wrestling history. Honorable mentions go to Kane, The Undertaker, Doink the Clown, and the Wyatt family. Matt Hardy's WWE gimmick was decent, but nothing special. However, over in TNA, a new path emerged for Matt. After being mentally damaged by his brother Jeff, Matt Hardy was declared broken. Broken Matt Hardy was straight up weird. He looked like a mad scientist, sported weird facial expressions, and spoke with a terrible English accent. Everybody originally thought that this broken version of Matt was terrible and didn't make much sense, but after feuding with and deleting his brother, fans learned that this Matt Hardy was the best Matt Hardy. And those are 5 weird wrestling gimmicks that ended up being legendary. If you enjoyed this video, then leave a thumbs up and subscribe to Wrestling Hub for more lists like this one. Also, let me know if you have anybody else to add to this list in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.